Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3 Masterless. I'm your Dungeon Master Darius. Last we left off, we killed a dodo bird. There's no other way to put it. We killed a dodo bird. We have the option to go kill a bunch of other bosses that we've already slain, but honestly, we've already slain those. The highlight was the dodo. Wait, there's no. That's peak. That's right there. That's where we've elevated to. Oh, and because it's obligatory for me to try, I have to try. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a Goo King sword when we have the opportunity to get the Goo King sword. Oh, good. It wants the item back. And it charges the Ryu. Excellent. Now I needed to do Kaiser form. I needed to do Kaiser form because I don't have the triple blow. I do have aura. I don't know. I got aura burst. Not the same. Line kick. And of course, he summons Bigger Rock. Touché. Okay. That is a lot of level, though. Just saying. So again, because of the equipment that we have, Ryu and Momo don't have to worry about damage. You're an amazing machine. Do you know that, honey? Attention. Navigator code for our highest level functions accepted. Access to the library mode granted. We're gonna learn a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I think a lot of this is more or less a glorified cutscene, if I recall correctly, so bear with that. I don't know what it is about that particular scene that makes person in the back all jittery, but welcome. We serve the Almighty Goddess. Before you meet with the Holy Myria, please hear our words. You know, I don't recall. Did I play this part through with Momo in my party too? Hello, Vampire. Vampire was the one that also had the evil eye, if I recall correctly. To that end, we don't need it, so it dies. How's it die? With Bigger Rock. Oh, I probably could have. Nah, never mind. I was about to say maybe I could have organized my stuff so Thunder is also up there, but it's fine. Bigger Rock. Oh, I could learn Flare from you if I so cared anymore. How much HP do you have? Oh, you're one of those guys. Okay. Here I was really hoping that I had something to end you quickly. I do have something to end you quickly, though. You're a vampire. Pick. Myrmidon. Vampires flustered. Can't steal anything. Damn it. triple blow. I love how he's not really doing anything. His back's doing all the work. Now let's see, if I recall correctly, Ryu has Holy Strike. And I suppose I could have Momo just straight up heal a bitch. The bitch being the vampire. Can he steal anything? I will laugh if this one shots him. Oh no, it actually did heal him. Well, that's really paralyzed. No more stealing for us. Well, until I do one of these. And of course they have to put the strongest enemies near the very end of the area. Very end of the game, rather. Oh boy. I say oh boy because we got level ups coming. The Holy Myria awaits you ahead. Okay, I thought you had some stuff to say. Now, I have to point out, the way that this final room is built, I kinda don't like. Before the coming of Myria, the world was dying. The wounded earth was being covered by sand, and the very life was being sucked out of its inhabitants. The grieving Myria used all her divine power to divide the world into two halves. One half being where you are now, the desert of death, and the other half, the world you came from, overflowing with life. The two worlds are separated by the vast and violent ocean you call the Outer Sea. Which protects your world from the desert. I have to point out that I find it funny that they decided to use the Urkin region to make this example. Like, ah yes, flourishing with life. That's why you chose to have us look at the very desertous looking Urkin region. Nothing there. Hello. The majority of life that escaped death was taken like yourselves to the other world. Is this the way? I forget whether or not there's actually random encounters in here. I don't think there are. Haven't met with any. It is Myria's desire to protect life, to protect your world. Even a monster's life is sacred to Myria. Said, after having provided a genocide. Just saying. Yeah, I feel like I should be running into random encounters a lot. In order to protect the life she so loved, Myria instituted many forms of safeguards and controls. Foremost among these is the control of technology. Myria makes certain that no dangerous machines like weapons are developed. Myria allows the use and repair of only existing machines, and keeps the study of machines from leading to potentially destructive ends. Doing a poor job of it, we got Momo here, who's a goddamn genius. Hello, room. Hi. A second control is achieved through the energy of Prism Ore. Chrysamore is the fossilized remains of living beings. Transmuted by the blessed power of the divine Myria. You see, Chrysamore is no more than one of the ways Myria provides the world with her magical energy. Totally not a natural system of fossilization or anything like that. No. It's Myria doing all that work. And was this the final plan? No. Not yet. That might be it. Ray, Nina, Momo, Guardian Gar, and Ryu. My brave, strong children, who have crossed the violent ocean and the burning desert. I am Myria. O great and mighty goddess, we have journeyed far seeking you, that we might know the truth. Goddess, tell us, why did the brood have to be destroyed? Is there anyone who wishes the destruction of life? I certainly do not. However, the power of the brood was too great. Too great for my small, small world. As you know, this side of the world is almost entirely buried by sand, making it almost impossible for anything to survive. Life has been driven nearly to extinction. I have to preserve what little is left. I had to save the rest of the world from the danger called the brood. So, what you're saying is, we should just sit back and let you take care of us? Like we were your babies or something, right? Exactly, Ray. If I did not hold it back using the outer sea as a shield, the desert would slowly, inevitably spread across the entire world. If I did not continue to create the machines that are repaired and used worldwide, civilization as we would know it would surely perish. But while we don't have the means now, someday we might be able to build our own machines. If the world were covered by sand, your lives would be consumed with the struggle to survive. You would not be able to build anything. Even if you succeeded in creating the machines you needed, can you say with certainty that you would not also build a weapon with which you might also destroy yourselves, Momo? In the past, this world was large. Larger than you can imagine. Many people once lived here in Karjan. But the people fought and quarreled, and the city was swallowed by the desert. I was unable to protect them. I will not make the same mistake again. I will protect you and all the life that there is left. I understand what you're trying to say. We are weak and maybe we do need help and protection. And the power of the brood may be similar to the power that destroyed the city so long ago. But what are you saying we should do? Are you saying that Ryu must die? Or that he has to spend the rest of his life locked up in some little room? In an artificial world? Like Tipo? No kidding. I don't like the fact that this is all being controlled by you. Now you're pulling all the strings. I'm just like a little kid, see? If you tell me to sit still, it just makes me want to run around more, yeah? Oh goddess, we have no desire to give Ryu up to you, nor do we wish to see him killed. Having traveled with him, I can say that I do not believe that the power of the brood is as fearsome and dangerous as you claim it to be. I'm shocked that nearly the entire world is covered by sand, but with our power working together, then maybe, just maybe, enough, my children. I admire your bravery and courage, Ray. There is no need to worry. I will erase your memories of this place and simply return you to where you belong, Momo. My strength is admittedly small, but it is all you have to live with. Do you understand, Nina? Thank you for bringing Ryu here. Guardian Gar, your mission is now complete. What about me, Myria? You didn't call my name. Don't you know who I am? You're Yggdrasil. You won't be able to get away with this, not while I'm around. All I'm doing is leading my children by the hand, giving them a world that they can live in. Myria, these so-called children crossed the entire world to get here and overcame the myriad barriers that you've set before them. All for the sake of helping their friend, Ryu, find his destiny. Ryu? Very well. We will let Ryu decide. What do you want to do? If you give up your power, the world will continue to live under my protection, as it has until now. Your power, which has brought you here, is too big for the world. Like the other brood once did. Accept your fate, my Ryu. Ryu, you have to believe in yourself and in those who believe in you. To tell the truth, I'm really frightened. We're not strong at all. I beg to differ. If you go against fate, something awful might happen to the world. But I've always believed you weren't a bad dragon. I'll always believe that, no matter what happens. Brought you here simply because I wanted to know the truth about my own actions. It may have been a selfish reason, but I've learned one thing from all this. Now more than Myria, I trust you, Ryu. Because all of that nonsense she's going on about that Tipo ended up the way he did. She messed with my brother. That's the one thing I can't forgive. Hell yeah, Ray. We'll be alright. I have a feeling it'll all work out. I only know how to fix machines, you know? But we can dig up those machines, even if they're buried under a desert, and learn from them. Even if the world is covered in sand, we'd still be able to do something, as long as we don't give up, right? To tell the truth, all this talk about the end of the world or the desert, all just too big. I can't get a handle on that. You'll have to decide for yourself, Ryu. I know it won't make up for all the brood I killed, but I'm glad I brought you here. I don't care what you decide to do. I'm gonna fight her. I don't know if I can win or not, but I'm gonna try. You have to believe in yourself and all those who believe in you. Well, so from here there are two endings. I'm just gonna describe one of the endings because I don't want to edit any further. The one ending is that you do just give up your powers and you live in that same Eden room that Tipo does. And that's it. That's not my fate. A decision on which the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Give up the power of the brood and live in a peaceful world, watched over by the goddess, or believe in the power of the brood and travel into the empty desert where unknown dangers await. Ryu decides to. We're choosing our own damn path, thank you. Ryu realized he couldn't give up his power. Of course, he thought of his people and his destiny, and Tipo. But more importantly, he felt that if he gave up his power, he would no longer be himself. Do you realize what it is you are trying to do? Do you? By making me your enemy, you realize you are making the whole world your enemy, don't you? I have faith that the brood are not so foolish. Come, lower your weapon. Ryu realized it was foolish to challenge God, but he held his ground. My poor Ryu. Your great power has driven you mad. But of those who do not have such power, like the brood, they cannot live without my protection. By not giving up your power, you threaten their very existence. Just as I always believed, the brood truly are a danger, a threat to the world. Not true, Myria. It just means that life is no longer content to live in the little cage that you have made for it. Yggdrasil, no matter what you say, I will protect this world, for the sake of all life on it. Myria, life in your world has been protected from the desert and death, but that's not the same as living. Ryu, son of the accursed brood, the time for talk has ended. If you will not change your mind, it grieves me to harm you, but I have no choice. For the good of the world, you must die. Choose 3 party members to fight against the goddess. Oh boy. Well, we know who we were bringing from the start of this. Choose your formation. Now, normal is good, but I want to raise the points power. If only because Ryu hitting as hard as possible is going to be important. Now, that, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think that makes it only so as the, words, things, stuff, that the foremost person's defense is lowered, not anyone else's, so. Nope, we're good. It pains me. It grieves me, my children, that I must take up arms against you, against the very life I have sworn to protect. But you must understand, Ryu. I can't let you, your power, roam free in the world. To protect the lives of my other children, I must become unto a fury. Farewell, my children. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Do you actually? No, that's right. You don't have anything to steal. This is Myria, the final boss. She might hurt. Let's gauge this shit, shall we? Increase Ryu's speed, and we're gonna go for broke. Geyser form. Resist just in case whatever she does is a one-hit KO. Ah, you bitch. Of course, she evilized us at the very start of everything. That's fine. Or is it? Suppose we can speed you again. Remedy, 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 remedy. You would think I would be getting used to how the hell these menus work. That'd be a lie. And it's actually kind of creepy when she goes to open her eyes to do literally anything. Aha! I don't think we're going to be able to outpace her, that's for sure. Alright, let's try this again. Speedy. She has 20,000 HP and a plethora of spells. Now, because I do not have some of my other abilities that I would love. Oh, there's Sanctuary. That sucks. All auxiliary magic dispelled. Now, because we don't have any of those other fun silly willy stuff that would be great, like Bone Break or Shadow Walk, we can't do those against her, but we can use Triple Blow. Triple Blow. Hurts a lot. I doubt we're going to be able to get him to get an extra turn, even Kaisered up. But at the least I can hope that Might is going to be able to do a thing or two. Inferno. That's not going to heal Ryu this time. Oh, he does get the extra turn. Just as planned. Oh, good damage. Alright, we'll have Ryu do another triple blow. Ray, you are actually going to... Nope. You are going to throw Wisdom Fruit at Ryu. Momo, you are going to realize. God, I love that damage. Just something so damn good about it. And yes, that's just a regular basic attack. This goddess is hacked up. Triple blow. It's not exactly the most climactic of endings when you think about it, but at the same time, with no Shadow Walk, no super combos, no nothing like that, we are left to our own devices. Matter of fact, let's speedy uppy Momo. Hope that she doesn't use her wasn't Medusa, but not Benediction. The thing that makes it so as all auxiliary effects go away. Haha! Waste of a turn. Extra turn activates. Triple blow. Damage. I could focus, but that would be using up so much AP just to use focus. Alright. You know what this means, though? We're gonna hit her with a rock. Maybe throw another Wisdom Fruit at Ryu. Might have been a waste of Wisdom Fruit. Oh well. It's end of the game anyways. Rock! Not bad. Don't use the thing. Okay. Just Inferno. I ain't afraid of no Inferno. And triple blow. I won't lie, I've forgotten how many times I've used triple blow on her so far. I can't complain though. I honestly could be using focus once on my extra turn and then use it on her, use triple blow, but we've come this far. Let's see how much further we can go. Ragnarok. I will always love Ragnarok. It is such a fun spell. We're gonna want an influence this time with Momo, just to make sure the Were-Tiger stays on the up and up on our side. Ah, Venom. Great. That causes confusion, fusion, blindness, poison, obviously. But regardless, that does mean that I can use Momo regardless with who's a Medusa. I'd cure, but I don't think it'd be that great of an idea. Only because that's AP. Oh, thank crap it. Where Tiger go? Okay, that's a miss. Wow. Alright. Just, yep. Just gonna cure you a little bit, buddy. You're good. Now let's deal some pain, buddy. Triple blow. Multi-strike would be kind of useless, I think. Ragnarok. There it is. Again, not the most climactic of endings, but... It's over. No. For you, it's just the beginning. It was a long, hard journey. But we did the right thing, didn't we, Ryu? Gar? As a guardian, my life must end. Here with the goddesses. Time to die. Go. From now on, you must walk on your own. My world. I tried, but it wasn't enough. I fear the world will be destroyed again. What should I have done? What could I have done? If there is a God, answer me. What should I have done with the brood? Sister? It's for the best, Myria. You've protected this world until now. You went too far in your attempt to wipe out the brood. In the end, that was something your children had to overcome to go beyond, in order to walk on their own. Don't worry. They can take care of themselves better than you think. They and the world are stronger than we think. I'm sure of it. Oh, still such a damn good game. And that was Breath of Fire 3 Masterless. I don't have to tell people again that this is my favorite game of just all time, and has most definitely shaped both my childhood and a good portion of my young adult and into my adult years, with just fantasy and the feeling of, you know, trying to self-discovery and all that fun stuff. Great battle system, fantastic enemy and sprite work, fantastic, just beautiful music. I can't describe how much I love the goddamn music of this game. I would easily put this soundtrack before any other soundtrack, if only because, I don't know, it's so ridiculously chill. As for playing Masterless, it did definitely present several challenges, mostly during early game, if I'm to be honest. You definitely had to base around any of the enemy skills that you can find, on top of any stat increases that you could find throughout the world. Now, I did abuse the ever-loving crap out of the fairies' gift system in order to get the fish heads, to get Momo's intelligence to be asinine, but overall, seen as it was the end of the game, it really didn't seem to affect it that much. I say, having thrown giant rocks at everyone. But at the same time, it's one of those things where the magic system is probably the weakest part of this, simply because magic itself falls off so terribly. And that was not fixed in the PlayStation Portable version, which, by the way, reminder, I was playing the PlayStation Portable version, of which, I don't know, I think I kind of prefer the PlayStation version, not because there's like technical things or anything like that, and I was using emulation, so it was upscaled to look very pretty, and it does look very pretty. But I dare say that the game was still made with 4x3 in mind. So there's a lot of the composition of like battles and spacings and whatnot that made it look weird when it's stretched out as it was. But that might just be me. It has been a while since I played the PlayStation version. It was a pretty decent challenge, especially when I realized the Masterless part anyways. It was a pretty decent challenge when I realized I couldn't rely on certain skills that I just can't have anymore, like Shadow Walk or Steal. But on the other hand, the challenge is made moot by the fact that I no longer have to worry about how fast I'm leveling up and whether or not I'm going to need to slow down a little bit so that in the next area, when I eventually get Delonzo or someone, that I can simply put someone on Delonzo and be like, alright, you're going to level there for like 10 levels, we're going to get the Steal, and then we're done. And I think the best way to really handle that, now that I'm thinking about it, is wait until you get Peko. Because Peko starts at level 1. And then you can just use Peko, and whether or not you're going to use Peko, the early levels don't matter that much, in my mind. But I digress. It definitely would have been a lot harder if I couldn't use enemy skills as well. And if I am to do further challenges like this, it would have to be without the fairy village, because that still just made it a little bit easier. Grow, little onion boy. Grow. Beautiful little bastard that I never use in any of my runs. But yeah, that was Breath of Fire 3 Masterless. Still love this game. Still fantastic. The only thing I kind of dislike is that ending room of Myria's, where you essentially just spiral around with plot exposition. And I would very much do more of these kind of challenges again. Like a once a year sort of thing, just so I'm not like, oh hey, I just finished Breath of Fire 3, let's play Breath of Fire 3 again. Of note, yeah, one particular ruling would be not to use the fairy's place again, because that just makes it a little bit too easy no matter how you slice it. But there is a mod, a hack, if you will, of the PlayStation version called Path of a Goddess, which makes the game exorbitantly harder, changing enemies' HP so as they're at least doubled. Enemies will have larger groups and give more experience points. Dragon Gene costs would be more, fairy gifts would be different, not that I would be using them, and just a bunch of other changes. So, if people are interested in me playing through that hacked version of Breath of Fire 3 at some point, let me know. I'm very interested in it, and I'm definitely going to end up saving it for next Let's Play. Or not next Let's Play, next year sort of a thing. Like, just a treat to myself after a fashion. This was good. I really needed this game to have a sort of a breather from the horror games and Digimon World, which I love Digimon World, but that was another bare triumph. Alright. That was fun. That was great. I really needed it. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this series as much as I still absolutely love this game. Adore, even. If you guys like this series, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff helps out the channel. Check out some of my other content. I do still have the OG PlayStation playthrough from like 4 years ago on my channel as well as the first Breath of Fire game and the fourth. I still need to get to the second and Dragon Quarter at some point. If you guys want to support the channel in a financial fashion, you can go to the description below where I have a stream elements and a Patreon page, as well as you can just go through Google itself, which is also very helpful. Every little bit helps, and currently is still going towards being saved for the move, which will happen eventually. I'm not sure when eventually, but eventually is TM. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys love this series as much as I do. I look forward to doing more of this. As always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.